blasting a city manager and the assistant city manager has been the talks here at City Hall. I first told you about the email on Wednesday after a city employee emailed the council and the mayor calling for Marty Lawling to be removed because they say that he created a toxic environment. Now the city council is weighing in.
I invite criticism, I invite comments. If we don't know what's broken, how do we fix it?
Ward 4 Councilman Winston Bouchette thinks a change should be considered when it comes to the city's HR policies.
Well, you know, I read the letter and I don't really put a lot of stock in what was said or the allegations, as there was no details.
But Ward 5 Councilman Fred Burson says the email isn't enough to draw concern. Those are the first comments from any council member since the letter was released. It accused City Manager Marty Lawling and Assistant City Manager John Leach of favoritism and discrimination. In part, it reads, in the past 3 years, he has brought the same brand of negligent and prejudiced leadership here. As employees, we have no other recourse than to send you an open letter urging his immediate removal because his HR department covers up the concerns that employees have brought forward. He has strategically hired like-minded individuals who look like him and act like him.
It was just basically a letter outlining the fact that that individual that wrote it doesn't like the city manager or the assistant city manager, but there was nothing to back up those derogatory remarks.
Do you fear that it might be one letter representing multiple employees?
I think it's one letter representing one employee.
Ward 5 Councilman Burson echoes the mayor, saying there isn't enough for an investigation. Councilman Bouchette didn't directly answer if the email will lead to an investigation, but says the city needs to make a change to do better.
So I think we could get back to our own city policies and HRs. We need a suggestion box in the lobby where anyone can put something in and not feel threatened. And you know, most of the times they pass quickly. There's irritations, so we'll look into this. We can do better.
I couldn't reach the other city council members to get their thoughts on the situation. However, I did see the assistant city manager earlier right there, but he quickly declined to comment. As for the city manager, we have not heard from him either. From City Hall, Brianna Brownlee, Fox 4.
Before he even began his job, Fort Myers City Manager Marty Lawling faced controversy. I'm Fox 4 senior reporter Ryan Kruger to give you a little more context into the history of Lawling's role in the city.
Mr. Lawling would be a liability to the city.
In May of 2021, on the same night, the Fort Myers City Council approved Lawling's $230,000 a year contract. Residents and some city council members urged the job offer to be pulled.
I'm hoping they'll table this selection.
The reactions came after news surfaced that Lawling had been accused of discriminatory hiring practices while working as the county manager in Guilford County, North Carolina. In fact, county commissioners there had reservations about hiring Lawling more than a decade ago due to allegations in prior jobs. Listen to what one Guilford County commissioner said back in 2013.
Mr. Lawling has done some things that I don't think would make him the best manager for this county.
Despite the backlash, Mayor Kevin Anderson and the majority of the city council stuck with Lawling. They argued the allegations against him were never substantiated. Lawling was appointed city manager after Mayor Kevin Anderson asked the previous city manager, Saeed Qasimi, to step down due to concerns about confidence, credibility, and communication. Ryan Kruger, Fox 4.